Here we are, kicking things off to a good start. I don't know how this is going to go, but we've got a fun little tier list. Which FNaF characters can I take on in a fight? To kick things off, we've got Foxy. Honestly, kinda scary. He'd probably goof me up, because with how fast he runs, I don't know. I can run pretty fast. I can run pretty fast, so maybe I could outpace him. Maybe he'd just eat my power. Maybe he'd just run at me and impale me on his hook. I don't know. I'll keep him at E tier. I could probably take him on if I get really, really lucky. I don't see it. I don't see it happening though. Springtrap being next up. He honestly scares me. I don't know how I feel about him. He's kind of a freak. I could probably mess him up. He's an old grumpy man who died in the suit. I want to see William Afton throw hands. Phantom Foxy. This is an interesting one. Canonically, he's just a figment of my imagination. So I would just be in the corner beating up the wall. Well, the air. I'd be beating up the air in a corner. So I think I could beat him up pretty easily. I'd have fun punching the air. He just kind of stands there. He screams at you. I can scream back. Phantom Mangle, on the other hand, I feel like the screaming would get to me. If I get lucky with it, on the same level as Springtrap, I could throw hands. Just me, boxing gloves on, punching the air, screaming, go away. At something nobody else but me can see. Jacko Chica, I would not be able to get through that. The pumpkin would get thrown at me, and I'd be gone. I'm scared of the jack-o'-lantern animatronics anyway, because they're scary. They're very scary. Just a little side note, guys. Totally want you to go on down to the Fursonafy website. There's tons of amazing options there, including commissioning your suit from start to finish. We've got tons of different options to get individual pieces with amazing payment plans that'll work for your budget. Another thing you can do is commission our lovely artists and get different pieces with, again, these amazing payment plans. The artists are super amazing, super friendly, and even come on down to the Fursonafy Discord. Again, you've got these amazing people from the site that you can talk to one-on-one, and you can just chat, show off your art, show off your pets, and even show your fursuits or give people tips with making them. It's a super amazing environment. I totally recommend it if you're looking for a friendly and chill environment. It's awesome, and I hope to see you all there in the future. Nightmare Foxy, I think he has a thing for getting confined in small spaces because he's always in the closet. Maybe I could help him get out of the closet. Maybe we'd have a fun little coming out party for Nightmare Foxy, you know? Show him it's okay to be out of the closet every now and then. He doesn't always have to be in there. Because every time he comes out, he's always screaming at you. I'll put him at a B tier. If he doesn't like the coming out party, he's gonna eat me alive. But it'd be worth it. Shadow Body's a whole other story. I'm kind of screwed with Shadow Body because he's a glitch in the system. He's an automatic F tier. I would not make it through that. He's a glitch in the system. You can only find him on rare occasions, so if he ever comes after me, I'm screwed. I'll never be able to find him. Rockstar Foxy, it's a toss-up with him. He's more of a helper than a herder, if that makes sense. He actually tries to give you certain benefits rather than jump scaring you and killing you right off the bat. He'd probably let me beat him, to be honest. He seems like the kind of animatronic to be into that. I'll make him regret trying to make me buy his stuff in a boxing match. Next up, we have Bonbon. Bonbon's actually not that bad. I mean, just a few pushes of a button, and he's out. He's out of the game. He doesn't even have legs. It'd be easy to overpower him. He's just a little puppet with arms that waggle around and move. He'd be so easy to throw down against. Because he's probably a quarter of my size, but at the same time, I could throw down. He doesn't have legs, he can't run at me, he can't jump at me. Dee Dee, on the other hand, Dee Dee would call in someone else to do her dirty work with no shame and no regrets. What's the little tune? I don't remember.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
But I know it's really annoying, but really catchy at the same time, and it's always when she's getting someone else to get her dirty work done for her. So I wouldn't trust her in the slightest. Maybe, if I'm really, really lucky, I'll get her before she starts singing her stupid song and punch her out of the ring. El Chip, on the other hand, I could more than likely just walk away from that fight and win. Because El Chip's known for what? Just throwing music at you, serenading you. I could probably beat him up. The endoskeleton. There's no way I'm getting by that. I'm just gonna throw that out there. If I stare at it long enough, he'll probably stay there. But when I start swinging, I'm not gonna be able to look at him. He's not gonna be able to see that I'm looking at him. So he's probably gonna start fighting back. And when he gets his wiry little hands on me, I'm a goner. My bones are gonna be broken. I'm going to be on the floor crying. Scrap Baby is gonna be a fun one because there's a very, very low chance that I'd be able to beat her. Because the very minuscule chance I do beat her, it's going to be because I was that good at avoiding her big crab claw hand and avoid getting crushed to death. But more than likely, I would not make it out of that. There's no way. There's too much going on there to even want to start getting into it. And the last character, Mr. Hippo. I for a fact know I could beat Mr. Hippo, but I personally don't want to. I want to listen to this old man's stories and just sit there with my cup of chalky milk and just sip the chalky milk and eat my snacks while I listen to his stories. Like, I probably wouldn't even throw hands with him in the arena. I'd probably just lay out a picnic blanket, set up a nice little picnic for the guy, and listen to his stories. And I feel like that's a great one to end on. Yep, I would sit on Helpy, on his defeated body, listening to Mr. Hippo, drinking my chalky milk.